Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 3DO Experience, the 3DO Retrospective Podcast, where we talk about all things 3DO, the company, the console, and everything in between. I am Bill, and this is Thrak. How you doing, Thrak?
Oh, Bill, it's so hot and humid, I could cut the air with my disc of killing time. How are you?
Good. It's the end of June, and I'm
Yeah,
not ready for it.
it felt like June lasted forever, didn't it?
Oh, not for me. It flew by.
For some reason, it didn't for me. But
Yes.
but speaking of flying by, we have a guest again. He's a recurring member. Should we give him the honorary third chair at this point?
He's pretty much tied with Tony and Casey at this point.
Yeah. But so in the upper echelon, the elite 3DO guest club, it is, of course, Fine Time Bro, the real reason people listen to the show. It's Steve. How you doing, Steve?
I was going to say that some people call me the third DO, but that doesn't make sense or is true. So
I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the effort. It's not a bad shot. Yeah, it's out there. So we're going to, I have a fan pointed at me right now.
That's why I'm glad I podcast in a basement.
You looks like you're in a basement, Steve. Is that true?
Yes, I'm a no good basement dweller, and I do have AC, but it's loud, so it's off for the duration.
It's all right. Yeah, we do not have a basement. Otherwise, I would obviously be there. So instead, I have the corner of the house. But anyways, but speaking of there's a lot to talk about this episode. I'm gonna let you all know ahead of time. There's a lot of news to cover. There's been quite a lot of shit happening and more to come, by the way. And there actually was some 3DO related news that I had to do a little. I had to do a little bit of an. Are you okay, Steve?
I am now.
Okay. That I had to do a little bit of investigating on. So we'll report on that later. So, all right. But we'll start off with something positive that I thought was cool.
We need something today.
The original arcade version of Tekken is getting a console release as part of the Arcade Archives 2 set. A game that they've added in there is the original arcade version of Tekken with those amazing cutscenes. I'm sure some of you have seen with those, very spectacular, ahead of their time 3D graphics.
I'm glad Bamco's doing something.
I could just feel the bitterness coming from you.
I saw the news for this dropped right after we recorded last week, and I'm just sending this to Dre like, look what they're doing. It's Tekken.
And he's like, is it in 60 or I don't care?
No, he seemed impressed enough, but Star Fox was coming out the next day, so we were not going to play Tekken.
Yeah.
Or I wasn't going to play Tekken anyway.
I've played my share of Tekken over the years. I like it. I wouldn't say I'm like a huge fan of it, but it's fun. I think the most fun I've ever had with it was some random arcade had a Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and me and my friends put probably way too many quarters into that thing because we were just having fun with it. And Tekken's a really solid fighting game series.
It's one of the better.
Do you like Tekken?
Yeah, I like Tekken. You can tell very much that the creator of Tekken was very much someone who was very clearly a former Virtual Fighter guy.
Yeah, the Virtual Fighterness radiates off, but it goes in a different direction. So
yeah, I think I prefer Soul Calibur, but Tekken is pretty good.
Me too. But Steve, what's your Tekken take?
I respect Tekken. I'm not a big fan of actually playing it, though. If I'm playing a 3D fighter, I'd rather be Soul Calibur as well. But
same.
I'm just ingrained in that Street Fighter life now, where we have just two planes of dimensions, and that's the way I like it. God damn it!
You know what the worst is? Like, I still think like one of the best 3D fighters is Dead or Alive, but like, whenever you're like Dead or Alive's my favorite fighter, people are like, for the fighting, right? It's like, yeah,
sure it is, Bill.
I mean, I had Dead or Alive 2 for the Dreamcast, and it was fun. I wouldn't say it's better than Soul Calibur, but I had a fun time with it.
See, for a non-weapons based fighter, I think it's probably my favorite 3D fighter.
Yeah, but I'm one of those sickos that likes the 3D era of Mortal Kombat. So
actually,
what do I know?
If I'm gonna be realistic, though, I think my favorite fighter of all time is probably like King of Fighters I forget which one. The one on PS4.
Nice.
The one that was better than Street Fighter 5 or whatever when it came out.
Yeah. But yeah, my heart lies in Soul Calibur, and I really wish Bamco would make Soul Calibur 7. But I think the Tekken guy, somebody asked him about it once, and he was just like, it's hard to vouch for another fighting game series when you already have one that's really successful. You know, I'm sure when he's been like Soul Calibur 7, and they're like, well, we have Tekken. What do we need Soul Calibur for?
Remember when Capcom had like 20 fighting game series at one point?
Yeah, and everybody wants Darkstalkers to come back for some reason.
They got 20 fighting games and they're all cannibalizing each other. They were. That's why it's just Street Fighter now.
Yeah.
Well, you remember when they had like 7 versions of Street Fighter 2, like just in a year? Like,
yeah. We've covered one of them on this show.
We've covered arguably the best one.
They're all documented for easy access on modern platforms. It's fine.
Oh yeah. I do like the collections they make of the Street Fighter games. Yeah, I always see it. I go, oh, that's cool, but I'm not going to buy it because if I do, I'll play it for 10 minutes and go, that's Street Fighter, and then I bow out because Street Fighter is it's not for me. See, I like it. It's good, but it takes a lot. You're lucky
you're all the way over there and I'm all the way over here because.
It takes a lot for me to get enveloped into a fighting game, and really the only series I really got into was like Mortal Kombat. So
it's weird because I think my favorite Street Fighter is still Third Strike.
That's probably the best one.
Third Strike is really good. It might also be the fact that I paid $90 for my copy, but because Dreamcast collecting.
I played one of the alphas. I played one of the alphas and I really liked it.
Alpha's really good.
Alpha 3 maybe. Yeah, Alpha felt like a nice middle ground for me, but I don't know.
I mean, I like the EX too, even though it's kind of
never
janky.
Touched those, so
they're kind of janky, but I did enjoy them.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's keep moving. So I think last week we had talked about like, oh, what's the price of GTA going to be, right? So the
internet imploded, guys.
Kind of. So they finally unveiled the price, and just as I suspected, the standard edition is $80, which I think most people weren't really surprised about. It's
until
like,
they found out it's missing like 20% of the game.
I don't know if I go 20%, Bill. That seems a little hefty. But yeah, there's an Ultimate Edition that's $100, and it includes, quote, an exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story, according to the studio. And I guess, yeah, so the Ultimate Edition, I guess locking behind that is just some cars, some guns, and like a store or two, and some other, like, a lot of it seems like just kind of random shit that you would unlock playing the game in general. And they're locking that behind $20, which says to me it's not going to amount to really much of anything in the game itself.
Yeah, that wasn't the thing that broke the internet.
But they have to do, well, I'll get to that, but they have to do some thing to get people to pay for the $100 edition, I guess. So I'm sure, I don't think Rockstar's put out the numbers, but I'm sure the pre-order numbers are very high.
Yeah,
probably a safe bet, right? So
I hate it. I hate it because it's true.
I mean, I like GTA just fine, but you know, it is what it is. But that was not the big thing. The big thing was that the physical edition, if you want to call it that, if you pre-order it, it does not come with a disc. It is a download code.
In other words, you're buying a hunk of plastic.
Well, let's not forget, games have been doing this for a while already.
They have, and
it's not the first. I know. I'm just saying, the way people reacted to it was like nobody had ever done this before.
This is probably
Steve,
one of the.
Weren't you talking a while ago about Fallout 4 on Switch 2 being a code in a box?
It's not a good thing. Well, I mean, it's fine.
No, it's not a good thing. I'm just saying that the precedent's already there, right? It's just people were acting like this had never been done before. But now I was like, guys, you need to calm down.
I think it's because this is like the
I get it, but I get it.
Release.
Yeah, and
it's a very high-profile game doing this out the gate.
Yeah, and then that means everybody else is going to follow suit. Basically,
like Fallout 4 is bad, but like that's a game that there's been has been out for years, and the Switch 2 port is a later port.
Yeah. Go ahead, Steve.
I was just gonna say it's not like when Ubisoft puts out both Mario and Rabbids games in a box with a code. This is a bit different.
It's not me defending it. It's just that's what it is, unfortunately.
It's
and I think the worry people have is that now everybody else is going to do it because GTA did it, and I think that's a fair assumption to make. To the point where people were speculating about, oh, they're going to do a proper disc version in December, guys. Just hang in there, just wait. And I think even Rockstar came out and said, no, we're not doing that. I mean, they might say when they do the eventual PC and potential Switch 2 port, then they might just quietly issue out a disc copy when everybody stopped caring. I don't know. Pure speculation. But yeah, I see the issue. Yeah, you're paying $80 for a plastic case that has the nice cover art on it, and that's it. It's like at that point, just buy it digitally.
It's the thing of they're trying to appeal to collectors, but the thing is they're missing the point of why collectors collect.
I feel like they're just doing the physical because there are still people who buy physical games.
There are, but they don't buy them for the case.
Box.
They buy them for the game.
Yeah. And they're saying it's to prevent like leaks and all this other stuff. I don't know if I fully
buy that
agree with
for
that.
1 minute. This is just their way of,
because you could lock that shit. You could like I mean, I guess if you install the disc on an offline system, it could load up. Maybe, I don't know, but even still, it's like, who fucking cares, dude?
This is their way of controlling reselling.
Yeah, because it's controlling resellers. That's the other big thing, is that there's going to be no secondhand market for this game, which then makes me worry about them putting it on sale in the future. Is it going to be till 2030 till I play this game because it's finally $40?
Like, if you couldn't tell in previous episodes by my kind of lackluster feelings towards this game, basically I had very little interest in 6 to begin with. Now I've got zero interest. I do not give a shit about Grand Theft Auto 6 in the slightest.
It'll be interesting when we get to it's like we're getting actually close to its release, and then we see all the Metacritic scores pop up. Don't be shocked if this game comes in at like a 98. Don't be surprised. It'll probably happen.
It's probably going to be a phenomenal game. I just don't care anymore.
I know. And then we see the high Metacritic score. People are going to be skeptical naturally, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, I can tell you're super excited about this game, Steve.
Well, here's a not very big secret about me. I've only finished one GTA, and it's Chinatown Wars.
I like Chinatown Wars.
That's
a really good
arguably
game.
one of the
Great
best
game.
ones.
Oh yeah.
But I've only played like other ones in bits and pieces, and I'm like, I'm just sitting here going, well, by the time I actually play the other Grand Theft Autos, this game's going to be on sale.
Yeah.
So I'm not. So I'm just sitting here not being super invested in this particular brand of nonsense in the moment.
No, I think that's the correct way to go about it.
See, it's like I didn't get to play a Grand Theft Auto until 5 when I could go and buy it myself because my parents wouldn't let me play these games until I turned 18. So yeah, I have zero nostalgia for this series. No worries. My relationship with Grand Theft Auto is very non-existent, to be honest.
Everybody here had Grand Theft Auto 3. It was a phenomenon at the time, but I didn't have a PS2, so I would just play a whole bunch of it out of context. So like I have the trilogy sitting here. I just need to sit down and tear it apart.
I remember in the PS2 days growing up, like that was the game. Like even in like middle school, people were talking crazy about 3 Vice City and San Andreas, and so that became like the hot commodity item. And it wasn't until I was like officially a teenager that I was allowed to. I couldn't play till I was 13. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
I wasn't allowed to play The Sims until I was 13.
Man, you guys are sheltered.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, I mean, I've always had a soft spot for these games. I've talked before about my love for 4. I think 4 is the best one in the series. But really, at the end of the day, go play Red Dead Redemption. Like that's like to me a better version of GTA because it has much more of like a story. And I just think like flows a lot better because I think a lot of the issue with a lot of the GTAs is that the story it doesn't flow very well. You know, like 3 doesn't have a story, not really. Vice City attempts it,
It
but
has
it's
a
little,
story, but no one pays attention to it. They'd rather go fuck around.
yeah. Vice City's story is kind of hapdash. San Andreas has one, but it feels a little long. Again, I think 4 handled that like plot arc really well with Nico, and then 5 doesn't really have a plot. Just shit happens in that game.
Well, 5 has a plot. The thing is, though, it's split between
It's very
3
nothing.
characters, and it's like 3 characters that are simultaneously existing at this. 5's got a cool system,
Yeah.
but the way they handle the plot is weird.
Yeah, it's just again too all over the place, and I think 6 going from 3 characters to 2, like this like I don't know if they're married or not, but like this couple that are kind of going through everything. It's like that seems the better way to handle that system and that kind of idea. So eventually I'll play it and we can maybe talk about it later. But that's that.
I've always kind of realized how messed up it was when I was in kindergarten. I was the one awkward kid who wasn't playing Grand Theft Auto 3, and then I grew up and I realized, no, I was the normal one. They just all had shitty parents.
Should not be playing.
Yeah, I was like, no, I was the normal one. They just all had shitty parents, like who did not give a shit.
Yeah, they should have been playing Sonic like real children.
I mean, I was playing Final Fantasy VIII, but that's besides the point.
Okay, I think you were worse off.
No supervision at the Bill house.
No. So speaking of worse off, there was speculation about this, and it is true. Sony confirmed it's laying off most of the Destiny team and even some Marathon devs. And even the head of Bungie, Justin Truman, is stepping down as well. I don't know if somebody got like a number count, but it's a decently high number of Bungie people getting laid off. See,
a lot of these layoffs, I'm like, I feel really bad. This is like the one where I'm like, this feels self-inflicted.
I mean, it's still
it's terrible and it's not good, but this is like the one where I'm like, this one I saw coming.
Yeah, and the weird thing is, like, shortly after that, Sony then made a whole thing about how they're still dedicated to live service games. And I was like, wait a minute, let me think about this. So you buy Bungie because they have success in live service, and you want them to help you with your live service push, right? And they come in. They shit talk and cancel a bunch of stuff. Destiny 2 just kind of dies, I guess. Marathon comes out and it's kind of meh or whatever, right? But like you bring this company in to help with the live service stuff, and then you cut like a good chunk of them out, and then you're still committed to it, even though I just find it weird Sony is still committed to it. Well, I just find it weird Sony is still committed to it when they really haven't had success with it, like, at all. But they're still dedicated to it. It's very strange.
Concord should have been a big wake-up call.
I agree.
It was a wake-up call. I didn't know it existed until it got canceled.
Yeah. And maybe I'm like one of the few people who thinks, like, why did they kill Concord after 8 days? Like, you put all that effort into this big old live service game. I mean, sure, but like, give it like 6 to 12 months. And if nothing comes out of that, then fine, kill it. Like everybody wants these live service games to immediately be successful. And none of them, like historically, the successful ones weren't successful out of the gate. It took a while. Sure. You have to actually commit to the bit a little bit before you can, reap the rewards or whatever. So it's just, I don't understand it. And I get why people want live service games, because it is a constant money stream that you never have to worry about. It's just there, right? And a lot of companies have them. A lot of companies have like a live service game that does constantly pull money. And like the good live service games are the ones you don't think about, like Minecraft.
Is Minecraft a live service game?
I mean, it has microtransactions. They're putting new content in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've
in the Java version.
Maybe not in the Java, but
okay, because I've never paid more than the initial price for Minecraft.
But no, trust me, Junior has gotten into Minecraft, and he's wanted me to buy some microtransaction-y stuff. I gave in one time, but I saw it, and I'm like, gee, they're all over the place. So yes, Minecraft makes a ton of money.
It must be like the Realms or like the other.
Yeah. You can just play Minecraft by itself, but yeah, if you get into the Realms and that stuff, that's where that comes into play. But yes, they are smarter about it. It's almost also like Forza Horizon. is live service because you can play it as is, but there are microtransaction stuff in there.
I know with games
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I didn't know Minecraft.
Yeah.
was-
It kind of fits. It does kind of fit the bill in like a weird way, but yeah, you don't think about it, so it is what it is. But you know, I get why Sony wants that, but I just like they're trying to force it, and it's like you can't force it. It just has to happen. You know, people just have to latch onto it, and it sticks. And
Not everything can be Fortnite.
no, and again, Fortnite had to reinvent itself and spend like a year plus before it caught on.
I mean, sure, Fortnite's a huge success, but does it have a secret level anthology episode on Amazon?
No.
So 1 point for Concord.
And you know things are bad when even Epic, I think like Epic have laid people off, haven't they? And it's like you have
Everybody's
fucking
laying people
Fortnite.
off.
Why are you have money? What are you doing? Like they have no excuse. They have all the money flowing in from Fortnite.
But according to them, they don't have any money flowing in from Fortnite.
I don't buy that.
Oh
I don't-
no, we
see,
lost
I don't-
a user. We got to let everyone go.
Yeah, I don't believe Tim Sweeney for one minute. He comes off way too scummy to me. I don't buy it.
Remember when Epic made games that weren't Fortnite?
Yes, I do.
What
They
happened to
made
that?
They made Gears of War
An Unreal Tournament.
and Bulletstorm. You guys remember Bulletstorm?
Games that weren't
That game was
Fortnite.
Unreal Tournament. Unreal wasn't an engine; it was a game.
I still have
series
the
of
Game
games.
Informer issue like that was first hyping up Fortnite, and I remember seeing that and being like, "Oh, that'll probably be cool, I guess," and then forgetting about it. Little did I know.
Yeah, but yeah. This whole thing sucks, doesn't it, Steve? Seems kind of bad.
Yeah, I too wish Epic would go back to making Unreal.
Or just anything else.
Well, speaking of Unreal, I'm not going to talk about everything Microsoft. Okay,
So,
a lot of it is still look. A lot of it is still speculation and
Yes.
rumors.
Uh-huh.
And when it's all officially out there, then we will. Because people are just throwing shit out there, and people are just believing it because they read it somewhere else. And I'm like, guys, calm down. But
See,
this one is confirmed, okay?
Yes.
And that is them raising the fucking price of the console again.
That was the
Jesus
beginning of it.
goddamn Christ. This was the one I wanted to talk about. Yeah, so god damn it. So the Series S, like the baseline Series S is now $500. Remember when that thing was $300? I do.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Series X around $500 when it came out?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one I have, I bought 21 or 22. It was $550, but it came with a digital copy of Forza Horizon 5. Who would have known I was buying an appreciating asset in a video game console, right? So there was that. And the Xbox Series X, the 1 terabyte with a disk drive is now $800 goddamn dollars.
So I laughed about all those people that when the Steam machine or Steam GameCube were announced,
It's
those
Steam
prices
machine.
came, whatever it's called. When those prices got announced, all the people were like, well, I guess you can just buy a console because that'll be cheaper. Well,
I mean, it is, but it ain't by much.
those reactions were aged like milk.
I mean,
was
they're
gonna
not
say, if
wrong.
it-
They are cheaper, but it's not by a considerable amount.
I was just gonna say, is it really an appreciating asset if no one wants to buy it? Like if you went on eBay right now, could you sell?
I mean,
your
probably.
Series X for more than what you paid for it, like reliably.
I'm actually
Honestly,
kind of curious
it
what
would-
they're going for in eBay. Right
Yeah, I feel like if I put my used Series X out there for like $600, somebody would buy it.
See, the thing about consoles are they're appreciating value, but they're also, oh damn, yeah. Eeh,
Yeah,
eeh.
it's not good.
I love how the cheapest ones I find are damaged HDMI port, no video output, $400.
Parts only.
It doesn't
Parts
work.
only. I need $400. Disgusting.
God.
Disgusting.
This
Yeah.
is terrifying.
It's all like, yeah, it and I think it was like Lenovo had said that like, oh, RAM prices will probably never go back to normal in the wake of all this. Again, I won't be surprised if Sony and Nintendo, Nintendo have already raising the price on the Switch too. I wouldn't be shocked if Sony raises the price again, because I feel part of it but this is pure me speculating, that part of it is because they know people will buy these consoles just for GTA 6 and thinking maybe they'll get some more money out of it, potentially. I'm sure more people will buy PS5s and Series X's for it, but there will be people who buy a Series X to play GTA 6. And they're thinking like, oh, we'll get these saps. They'll pay $800 for this thing, and then the physical copy of GTA 6, open it up and see there's not a disc in there and go, well, fuck. And then, get $900 out of these people. That seems a little scammy, don't you think?
Yep. But GTA heads are so brain rotted, they'll do it.
Yeah. I mean, that's just me thinking.
I fully believe that will happen.
If Sony raises the price before GTA 6, then I will feel more compelled to think this. But for now, we shall see. What do you think, Steve?
I just feel like people that are that invested already have the next system, because I'm just remembered however many years ago they showed off the PS5 and the first thing they showed was Grand Theft Auto 5 for it.
True.
So I figure the real GTA heads are already in this shit.
Yeah, but I mean, you never know with certain like casual people.
See, I'm just like,
pay attention.
I see all these reports that they're already working on the PS6 and like the Xbox, whatever the fuck.
I mean, they always are.
But like people are like, these are coming out soon. I'm like, why? Like the PS5
it's
series.
Been 6 years, Bill. It's time for another console. That's what everybody keeps saying.
It's been 6 years.
And I'm like, do you really want to release a console in this current market? Like, do you really want to do that?
Also, the current ones they've done fuck all with. Like,
that's the real thing, Bill.
Yeah,
we say that all the time. PS5's done shit for reasons why I should have that over anything else. I mean, I'm going to keep this until it goes away, but I don't care about a PS6.
At this point, I don't either. Like,
yeah, it just feels like they're just going full steam ahead. And then, if the PS6 comes out in 27, like that thing's not going to sell.
No,
it's going to be like $1,500. Everyone's going to say, fuck that, I'm keeping my PS5. And then it's just, it's going to be very weird. And I really hope, I mean, they could just delay this shit to like 2030 or whatever. But like, because everyone's blaming it on the RAM. And the RAM is an issue right now. And Lenovo had said the price will probably never get back to normal. I don't know if I fully agree with that. And then that did coincide with a class action lawsuit being filed, where, they're trying to claim that, they're artificially inflating like the price of RAM and withholding the supply because of like all the AI shit that's going on and everything. And I mean, we'll see if there is any truth to that. I mean, it very well could be, or it could just be that all the AI people are just getting first dibs because they're willing to spend all the money on it, and then they just throw the scraps to us and they're just like, whatever, we don't care.
Yeah, I'm at the point right now where I have 2 games pre-ordered right now. And it's literally, those are the only 2 games I'm like interested in right now. So, because I see there's so many new games being announced that I'm sure I'd like to play, but I look at prices and I'm just like, prices in time. I'm like, I'm not gonna have time to play half this shit. So I can't care right now.
Yeah, I mean, and it does it almost feel like we're heading to another video game crash?
No, just because the original crash was for different reasons.
I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I mean, in a way, it almost is kind of the same, where it's just like there's just too much saturation in the market. People can't keep up with it, and if the prices are going to keep skyrocketing, and the economic situation's not getting any better for most people, then they're just not going to bother. And I won't blame them for not. And seeing people saying gaming is now officially a luxury, it's like, oh, it almost always kind of was. But be that as it may, like at this point, it's pricing most people out of it unless you're already in it. Like there's never been a better time to just play your backlog or learn how to emulate.
Yeah, we're gonna see an era of retro coming. I can already see that.
Well, then that just makes me think retro games are gonna get more expensive again.
Well, they already are expensive.
Imagine them being more expensive.
I already do. That's why I don't.
You want to spend $1,500 on Earthbound?
I already own a copy, so I'm good.
I know, but still,
I too only pay $20 for mine. I feel like the one hope that RAM has to come back down to earth is if what they keep saying is going to happen sometime. The AI bubble needs to pop.
People keep saying that, but I don't know if I believe it anymore.
I just feel like that's the path to lowering the RAM prices.
Yeah, I mean that's what everybody wants, and I mean I want it too, but I just have a weird feeling it's not going to go anywhere.
It just
You know?
I've just never been more apathetic to like the gaming industry than I have been as of late, where it's like,
Because they're just trying to go on as business as normal, like nothing's wrong.
well, it's also
When
like
it's obvious there's a lot that's wrong right now.
every new game I see, they're like they have these massive budgets and like they're just insane, like over bloat production, and they all are bombing. And I'm just like,
Well,
well,
the thing is, most of that budget is just paying the developers.
paying developers are paying stupid big name actors that nobody wants in these
Yeah.
goddamn games, but they seem to think we do.
Yeah. Well, I've been watching a lot of Jason Schreier's videos. He's been a prominent video game journalist, and he's been making a lot of videos on YouTube. I recommend y'all watch them because it's a bit enlightening, especially with like the budget stuff, where it's like, yeah, most of it is going to just paying people. And if you're going to have your gaming studios be in like, California, where the cost of living is a lot higher, then that's where a good chunk of your budget's going to go, So,
Yeah.
and that's why these companies keep cutting their labor force, because they're probably looking at their balance sheets and seeing like labor as probably the most expensive thing that they're paying for collectively, but they're just looking at it as a number thing, not from, an ethical standpoint, or looking at other ways of, cutting costs, or, I don't know, maybe lowering these damn CEOs' salaries by a couple $1,000s. They can't.
Now you're crazy.
They can't do, I know. Oh,
Come
how
on,
dare
Thrak.
I? Yeah, how dare I make sense? I don't know. It's all shitty. So
yeah, I just like one of the ones that got me was I was reading about the new God of War game, and like who's the actor that's playing the gelatinous cube?
Jack
The guy,
Quaid.
yeah, Dan Quaid. Like his
Jack
salary,
Quaid.
Jack Quaid. Yeah, there's too many Quaids.
Well, he's made guest appearances on Red Letter Media, so he seems like a cool dude.
It's just like it's obviously going like to him, but then I heard like there was a big part of the budget was he mocapped. I'm like, he's playing a fucking gelatinous cube. What needs to be mocapped here?
I mean, that's the thing. I respect the studios for doing that dumb shit, because that's what we like about video games, when they do dumb shit.
Do we need mocap for a gelatinous cube?
I feel like they could have made a Jello mold and just wiggled that around a bit.
Yeah, I'm
That
like,
would have been kind of cool.
I'm like, did they need to
The
inflate the
ingenuity.
budget? Did they need to inflate the budget?
I mean,
on
I
that?
doubt it's inflating the budget that much.
Oh, man,
I really don't. It's just most of these most big corporations just don't know how to handle their money.
Well, that's
just what it comes down to.
That was like a thing that like Naughty Dog started, where they would start getting their actors to do their own mocap rather than having like mocap actors do it. And like it just suddenly it's like every studio's like, we got to hire this really expensive actor, and then we also have to do his mocap at the same time.
Yeah, but
It's
yeah, everything's fucked. And continuing with the hardware, it was reported that in May, Xbox had its worst May on record in terms of hardware unit sales, while the PS5 fell to its lowest May since 2000.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
And yeah, shocker, you increase your console prices significantly and people stop buying them.
And then you don't make any games for them either.
Yeah, that's the other thing. like
I mean, there are games coming to them, but like the games that are coming to them are coming to like everything. It's a lot of the third party stuff.
Like the only console that's really getting exclusives is the Switch 2.
Yeah, you know what I'm looking forward to? Splatoon Raiders next month. That couldn't have cost a super tremendous budget to make.
I mean,
I will ask you about Raiders in a little bit, Steve. Okay.
like for me, like the only upcoming thing I care about is Fortune's Weave in September. So
Fortune's Weave looks sick, though. I will be buying that probably.
and then
But
Persona
that's
in,
like
February.
the week before Control Resonant, and I'm like, fucking shit. Because Control Resonant for me is the game where it's like dropping everything and playing that. So
You can't sneak the Switch 2 into work and play Fire Emblem while playing Control at home.
I mean, I could. I've yet to try that. Maybe I will. For Fire Emblem, I'll do it.
I personally
So.
can't, but I know you work in an office.
Yeah. And nice tall cubicles as well. So I actually do have a bit of privacy. Okay, another thing. Again, this isn't me dogging on Sony, because all the Xbox bullshit will probably be next week, so we'll talk about it. And that Sony deleting over 550 movies from their database, and also taking them from people's libraries.
That's bad, but also I'm like, they sold movies.
Well, even Xbox did, but they stopped a
I
while
don't
ago.
remember.
But
I don't remember that at all.
oh yeah, both of them sold movies for a
I
good
think-
while.
I think Xbox had a similar pulling from the library. I don't remember
Well,
offhand.
from what I remember, it's been a while. I know they stopped selling new movies on their store. As far as I remember, they didn't pull shit from people's libraries. It's if you bought it, you still have it. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's what happened. Someone will probably correct me, but apparently with this, it's like 550 movies. People put the whole list up, and they just removed it from everybody's libraries because they're like, oh, the license is over, done.
That's kind of a thing. Movies are weird like that.
Yeah,
This probably people are giving Sony a ton of shit for this. This might not 100% be Sony because movie studios are fucking.
But they're
ridiculous.
also a movie studio too.
They are, but it's still not.
Though I don't think anything pulled was like Sony movies.
Columbia Pictures.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I mean, you're correct on that. But it's still kind of fucky.
It's scummy, but
they didn't give people like any time. They're not going to give people refunds at all. And plus, I think it's been found in court before that those end user license agreements are not legally binding.
They're not.
They're not at all. So them claiming that is kind of like you could take them to court and be like, yeah, that's not legally viable. Fuck you, kind of thing. Either give them the movies back or give them their money back.
See, what's interesting about this is though, a lot of this is kind of like the PlayStation Store thing, where like a lot of people, I guarantee, were like they hadn't looked at these goddamn movies in fucking decades, and then suddenly they're outraged now because they need to be mad about something.
I mean, sure, but it's still like losing something that you paid money for is bullshit no matter what it is.
That's why I'm very much when it comes to movies, a physical media guy.
But again, the convenience is there for digital, and that convenience should exist, and people should still have those movies that they fucking paid for. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can get on your high horse about it, but it doesn't make the situation better. Like I agree, physical movies are better, and there are people who are starting to get back into buying them because they're dirt cheap and you just have the fucking thing. But if you spent hard fucking money on it, just they should still have the thing.
See, I learned that when I bought things on Amazon Prime and they just mysteriously disappeared. Now I went, okay,
yeah, it's all bullshit.
Not buying digital movies anymore.
Steve, you never bought any of these, did you?
No, you can't get me to buy a digital. I will stream. I have X amount of streaming services shared between me and my family, and I will buy DVDs and Blu-rays. But I don't know. Even back then, I'm like, hey, buy this movie. You're gonna watch a handful of times. No, we're not doing that.
If it's a movie I know I'm gonna watch probably once, I'll just rent it.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, when I watch movies, if I don't own it, I sail the seven seas. I borrow it, as Steve likes to say. I borrow it from certain archives online, and then I watch it and go, that was cool. And then I move on with my life.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I try to borrow a movie that way, it fucked up certain computers, so I don't do that anymore.
Well, Steve, if you want a more stable version of that, I do have some links for you.
I'm all right for Thrak. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. There's my local retro gaming store has an entire selection of fucking Blu-rays, so I just pop in there every now and then. They're all cheap as fuck. So I'm like,
yeah.
Movie I haven't seen yet. Good.
But it's still fucked up.
It
regardless.
Is. I just do need to point out it's probably not 100% a Sony thing.
Even still, it's one thing if it's like, oh, due to the end of the licensing agreement, we can't sell these anymore. But if you'd already paid for it and it's in your library, it's still there. Don't worry about it. Easiest thing to do in the world. Just like if you already bought it, you have it. Don't worry about it. It's just new people can't buy the stuff. And I don't like that either, but it's better, I guess, if you have to do this. It's like, say, if I tried to pop in one of the old Forza Horizons that you can't buy digitally anymore because of car license stuff. I put the disc in and then the game just won't run anymore. You can still play them. So, but yeah. All right. Last non-3DO thing is we had the Splatoon Raiders Direct. I think that was today, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. All right, Steve. Tell me about Splatoon Raiders.
I did not get to see the direct yet. I had a busy day.
I skimmed it. I just kind of had it in the background. I was doing some other things, and yeah, this looks to be like a single player focused Splatoon game.
Did the direct have an amazing line of the series has plots, which means the series has plots?
If it did, I didn't catch that.
That is still my favorite line from that goddamn Persona 4 direct, where it's like these games are story focused, which means they have stories, and I'm just like, thanks for sharing, Alice.
This is an action game, so it has action.
God, that
Rocket ChatGPT. I'm a numbers guy. But yeah, there's a bit of a focus on like gadgets. So there's like crafting in there. There is some online co-op stuff. But I mean, it looks kind of interesting. This might be the first Splatoon game I buy. I just may dip in just to see what it's all about. Junior loves the Splatoon games. He's wanted me to buy them forever. And I'm like, dude, you already own these games. Why would I buy it? Just bring your copy over here and we can play it, right? So, but this one I might jump into because, I mean, it looks kind of interesting. And it would give me a reason to actually play my Switch too.
I'd call this bait, but I know that I overuse my Switch too, if anything. But you got a Legion Go, but I got all these games on Switch still.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I have a Switch backlog as well. One of these days I'll sit down and play all of Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Because I like that game, what I played a bit.
Thrak, when you were watching, we're having it in the background, would you say there were roguelike elements in Splatoon Raiders?
If there were they're relatively light. I don't think they're like leaning hard into it. I never heard the word roguelike.
Well, they're not going to say that. Nintendo will not.
Didn't they with the Donkey Kong DLC?
Did they?
Did they?
I think they might have just called them difficult challenges.
But Nintendo says like frames per second now, so I think everything's
that
blew my mind
last year.
When they said this is now 60 FPS, I'm like, wait, what? You saying this? So I don't know, maybe.
I'm asking because I have like 50 fine time dollars on this having roguelike elements on place your bets, and I need to win finally. No, I'm just kidding.
You do need to. It's pretty rough for you. Let me just do.
No, we don't need to look this up. It's fine. I was just asking if you picked.
No, I need to see for myself.
Because then I can get it notarized by the 3DO experience and make it pay out.
I'll sign that document. According to Games Radar, they got 2-hour hands-on Splatoon Raiders. They called it part roguelike, part my first extraction shooter. Splatoon Raiders makes an odd first impression.
I'll take it.
So there you go.
And you'll sign off. Shooter. And you'll sign off on this, you guys.
Absolutely. What happens if we lose or if I lose? I don't want to throw Bill into this. What happens if I lose?
Probably nothing, because
I've
lost this whole time anyway. I'm like, it's not even about the money. It's just about
your dignity.
I need a win from this other segment.
I get it. But yeah, I mean, it looks interesting. I'll very much be checking this out. And it's digitally, it's what, 50?
Yeah, right? Maybe.
Because I 50 for what it is, I think is fine. It's fine.
Star Fox was $50 if you didn't buy it. If you didn't buy a game card like me.
I'm gonna try to win a free copy from our friends Whatnot auction in a couple days.
One of the 7 copies he bought.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I told him, I'm like, I'll only play it if I win the giveaway. Otherwise, I won't bother.
Yeah, Splatoon Raiders is $50 digitally.
Okay, I you know what? I think I'll probably splurge for that. Why not? So, all right. So that was all of our non-3DO news. So I just happened to see this because it was very new, and I have many questions, but I'll go through my history of this. So some dude out of the fucking blue made a post saying that he had acquired the rights of the 3DO company. So here's the posting he posted on LinkedIn, by the way. It says, "The return of a legend. Today marks an important milestone in video game history. The trademark and selected intellectual property rights of the 3DO company, one of the most iconic pioneers of the gaming industry, have officially become part of Empire Interactive. Iconic is a load-bearing word in that sentence, by the way. Vision
Also,
goes.
this press release starts with the return of a legend.
It's on LinkedIn where no one actually knows anything about anything besides work and number go up. So
Yeah,
you could say whatever you want about the 3DO on there.
AI is terrible. This is why you need to invest in it in your business.
I have a weird obsession with the 3DO, but even I won't call it a legend.
We'll get to that as we go, by the way. It says our vision goes far beyond preservation. In the near future, we aim to reestablish 3DO as an independent game company and bring some of its legendary titles back to players through carefully crafted remastered editions. Some word salad there. The 90s and early 2000s produced countless groundbreaking games and unforgettable experiences. Many of these treasures have been lost to time, left inaccessible to new generations of players. We believe this heritage deserves to be preserved, celebrated, and experienced once again. But like most of those weren't from 3DO, dog. But it says this is only the beginning in bold text. We remain committed to restoring the forgotten legacy of gaming history, one classic title at a time, and ensuring that these timeless experiences continue to inspire future generations.
He's
okay.
He's aware that most of those franchises have been sold off to other companies, and he can't just re-release them, right?
Okay. Where do I begin? Okay, first thing, right? Okay, first thing. So on the LinkedIn post itself, like under the comments, I mean, it got a couple comments. There was John Fairhurst, who I believe is the CEO of Limited Run. He commented, he said, well, let me know if you want to license Night Trap, Sewer Shark, Corpse Killer, Quarterback Attack, or Supreme Warrior. I own all the rights. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he does own all the rights to the Digital Pictures games. And then they're like, oh, yeah, maybe we should do that. And it's like, oh, God. But the other thing I noticed is, I was like, who the fuck is Empire Interactive?
So, fun fact, it's not the Empire Interactive. I thought it was.
Apparently it is, actually.
The racing game company?
So they
went defunct in 2009?
Yes.
They're back?
Apparently. The LinkedIn post from Empire Interactive uses the exact same logo and claims to be the same company.
The red one with the slant?
Yes. The one that looks like the Division bell. Yeah. I'm not kidding. And they're known for, like, flat out, I think.
Ford Racing?
Yeah, like Pipe Dreams 3D, Virtua Tennis, and you're like, yeah, it's like, what the fuck is it? And
it's bad when the Wikipedia page is not picked up on this.
Well, yeah, I'll get to that. So I discovered this on Time Extension, which is like,
this is the only site that really covers this.
Yeah, like, like Push Square and was it like Pure Xbox, like, those sites, right? That kind of format for like the console centric ones. They have one for retro, and that's where this is from. And the writer of it, Jack Yarwood, even talks about how he did some digging himself. And he found, he says here, from what I've been able to gather, Empire Interactive seems to have been relaunched earlier this month without the original founders, Ian Higgins and Simon Jeffries, but with an individual named, this is a tough name to name, but I'm going to try it. Isik Seker-Sigil? We'll see. Now characterizing himself rather generously on LinkedIn as founder of Empire Interactive and the 3DO company. There is a website. There is a website that you can go to. But it's very, they said light on content, which I think is fair. In fact, there used to be a little thing on here that said 2024 best agency, which is funny because they didn't exist in 2024. But that has been taken away now.
Oh.
Yeah,
I just saw the Simoria thing. What the fuck are we doing here?
I'm getting there, Bill. Slow your roll, dog. Okay, so they talked to this guy. They were actually able to talk to this guy, and he claims to be dual Turkish and British citizen living in the UK. And then he talks about how he worked in the mobile gaming sector, spent years in the mobile industry in Turkey, managing teams, holding leadership roles in several companies that have achieved million and billion-dollar valuations from their inception. And they're looking into it and they're like, we can't find you at all, dude. Like, there's nothing like on the internet claiming any of this stuff prior to, like, literally nothing. And then he goes on about how he's moving to like console games because they matter more than mobile games or whatever the fuck, right? And it's like, I mean, sure, but like how did you get all this stuff? He says, we revived Empire Interactive first by acquiring the trademark and legal rights through a legal firm. This process was relatively straightforward because we acquired the brand asset rather than an active portfolio of intellectual properties. So it sounds like probably the same with 3DO, is that he found the person who just owned the name and bought it from them, right? So there's like no IP rights, because just buying the name of something is a lot cheaper, right? And yeah, like it just, yeah, and then he has the Simoria thing, which is like, so you're trying to bring back 3DO nostalgia stuff, and the first thing you do is rip off The Sims.
When I say rip off, it is a rip off.
Yeah, literally to the point where it's like, I'm sure if EA catches wind of this, they might send them some letters in the mail.
I'm pretty sure those 3 character models are straight up lifted from a Sims game.
I wouldn't be shocked. Wouldn't be shocked at all. But he talks about like wanting to remaster old titles, make new modern AA games, do stuff with 3DO and everything. But again, this whole thing seems really, really weird, shady, out of the blue. This dude even talks about wanting to enter the fucking hardware space. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, he says he wants to have like 2 hardware SKUs where it's like the 3DO Mini, and then like another one that's like, I don't know, like some like bare bones fucking PC thing for indie games. It reminds me a little bit of like Acclaim, because Acclaim is back, but they just bought the name Acclaim. They didn't buy any of the rights to the games because that all got sold off years ago. And it's the same with 3DO, like Army Men and Gex and all these other IPs were sold off years ago. Like, that's what matters more than the fucking name. That's why Limited Run was able to acquire the name for a while, right? Yeah. So yeah, the whole thing just comes off really weird, and it reminds me a little bit of Amico and Chameleon, a little bit, but it doesn't feel like as, I don't know, harsh and scam. I'm not going to say it's a scam because there's nothing they're selling yet, but it comes off a little suspicious.
This sounds like a guy who's trying to do a grift, but he doesn't realize how complicated it's actually going to be. Because
fuck it, let's actually make machines.
Because like, I guarantee
that'll show them.
I guarantee you, he'll try to make a 3DO Mini without realizing Panasonic owns that trademark still. Like they
own the rights to the hardware. But he has said that like he's trying to do this the legal way, navigate through all this water, and it's like, I don't think this is really good. Like, I can't imagine you like get in contact with Panasonic and they're like, hey, can we get the hardware rights to make 3DOs? First, they'd probably be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then they're like, oh yeah, that thing. And I doubt they would give it to him for a price this guy would want. Because again, this guy's presumably an unknown, right? Like, he has nothing. Like, I even found his LinkedIn. There's nothing there other than what he claims, right? Like, there's no picture of the dude. So we don't know what he looks like. Yeah, and there's no like background on this guy, like even in the mobile space. Like, I'm sure mobile games don't do a lot with crediting people, but even still, if you look hard enough, you can find this stuff. And there's just absolutely nothing there. And yeah, the website looks like I could have made a better website in like an hour, and I know nothing about making a fucking website. So I don't know. And apparently also, this guy claims to have revived Airtight Games.
Who?
The people responsible for making Dark Void, Quantum Conundrum, and Murdered Soul Suspect.
Oh,
I just happened to find that out digging through this as well. And I don't know. This whole thing's weird, but I did do a little something. I sent him a message on LinkedIn and I said, hey dog, not dog, but basically I said to him like, hey, I am the co-host of a 3DO podcast and I would like to get in contact about this whole 3DO thing. I haven't heard a thing yet. Who knows if I do or not? I'll keep you guys informed because honestly, it would be fun to grill him a little bit, wouldn't it?
It would, but at the same time, like, I don't know. This is weird. This entire thing.
I mean,
is,
no, you are correct on weird, but like, I don't know. I feel like a shark smelling blood. I want to see if I can get something out of this. Okay. I mean, there's a good chance he fucking ignores me entirely, and then this whole thing goes away, which is most likely what will happen. Is that it's like, oh, this dude, like, whatever money he claimed to have fell through, and all this just completely
Also,
collapses, which is probably what's going to happen.
aside from like weirdos like us, like there's like no nostalgic demand for the 3DO.
No, not yeah. Like even the comments in the time extension articles, there were 2 of them, but the other one was just specifying the hardware stuff. Was everybody being like, "This is fucking weird. Why the hell are you doing this?" You know,
Like Acclaim makes more sense.
but the problem with Acclaim was all the rights to the major games they were known for were all Midway games.
Yeah.
Because NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat, that was because Acclaim bought the console rights from Midway to make those ports, because Midway didn't believe that the console business was as good as the arcade business. And then that's actually part of why Midway died, was because they didn't really invest in the console space until it was too late.
Yeah.
Right?
But this Acclaim is more of an indie label, and that's more respectable than whatever the hell this is.
Well, also, like Acclaim is just a name that gamers will recognize. Most gamers don't remember.
And yes, they are doing, and you're correct, Steve. They're doing the smart thing by being like, oh, we're just going to bankroll some random indie titles we think have potential. Here you go. And it's like, sure, that's fine. And if that's what this guy was doing, sure, whatever, right? You know, it would give us, I guess, more episodes to talk about new 3DO games, quote unquote. But yeah, this whole thing, I don't know. It's probably just a bunch of bullshit, but I'm going to see if I can get into the belly of the beast and see if I can pull anything out of it.
It's just so weird because, like, the 3DO brand, like the IPs, I mean, the biggest hurdle is most of the most well-known 3DO games are all EA games, so that's already especially when they're deliberately ripping EA off.
Well, and also, like, the one most people think about with 3DO, I would say, is Gex.
And that's owned by
Square.
Embracer, technically now.
Well, Embracer now, yes. Well, because I think that Gex trilogy we got, I think, was published by Square. Because I think when
that was before the sale.
Because when LRG first did that deal, it was Square still owned it at the time. So I don't know if they're still on the branding for that. I'd have to check.
Embracer is always hard up for cash. I'm sure they can loan out Gex to this enterprise, but look, as much as I've listened to 3DO experience this whole time, even I'm going to have a hard time buying a potential 3DO mini if they don't reach out to Vivid and get Blonde Justice on there.
I completely agree. And thank you for being a listener, Steve.
Well, you know.
30 3DO classic titles are owned by a company called Ziggurat Interactive, and that's where like the Killing Time remaster came from. So that the games are already like all over the place as it is.
And also, if somehow they're trying to tackle arguably the most famous 3DO IP, which was never on the console, and that's Army Men, they're owned by Take-Two, because when 3DO dissolved and then was a Global Star took over everything.
Yes.
When they dissolved, they got acquired by Take-Two. So they have the rights. In fact, the Army Men games you can buy on Steam were published by Take-Two, or by 2K, technically.
And then the other most probably well-known 3DO franchise, Might and Magic, is owned by Ubisoft, which actually Ubisoft is kind of hard for cash right now, too. So maybe that might be
But
I don't think he has enough, though.
No. See, that's the part that really concerns me, is that like what is this trying to be? You know, like he's not asking for money yet. So I don't know. I'll keep tabs on this. I'll see what I can find out. I'm gonna try to do some investigative journalism, and I'll see what I can pull out, and I will keep you guys updated, because this just completely fascinated me, and I did not do as much work as I should have done today because I was too invested in this.
This is just weird. Like
I know.
When I found this, I was like, "What are we doing?"
I know, and the fact that like, yeah, John Fairhurst is like weirdly legitimizing this by like commenting under it is also like, but why, dude?
This is just standard LinkedIn bullshit until they start asking for money.
It's probably what it is. Yeah. So
This reminds me a lot of when that those people bought the Glover IP, but not the actual game, and then they were trying to re-release the game, and they were like,
I
"No,
remember that.
that's not how that works."
Yeah. Well, and the only other post Empire Interactive has is for their Simoria game, and it just says we're hiring game developer.
One
Just
singular.
one game, yes. Well, probably one person to type the stuff into generative AI to then produce the game.
Ugh.
Can that bubble burst now?
If 3DO burst that bubble, that would be amazing.
I love how like when you type in Simoria, the only things that come up are from either the Time Extension article or Empire Interactive being like, "Please buy our game."
Yeah, and that's the thing. The 3DO, yeah, the 3DO thing is just a post under Empire, but it's not like a separate company. But he's like treating it as one. Again, I don't know. I mean, I'm half tempted to DM Empire Interactive on LinkedIn and say the same thing I said to him. So I'm gonna let you guys know. I need to get to the bottom of this.
Developed by a talented team at Empire Interactive and published by the. I thought Empire was the publisher. What are we doing here? God.
Oh God, this whole thing is fucked. But I can't help myself. I need to know. So I'll let you all know. But yeah, that's the news. That's all I got.
I think there was Nintendo music.
Oh, there was.
just to add to that. Oh no, it's just more Mario Kart shit. Never mind.
They didn't put anything on Thursday. That's the new day now.
They've been doing this thing where they're just adding more Mario Kart, like the free roam stuff.
It's really good music, but I wish they just put it all on at once.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, they did a special release of the new Star Fox soundtrack. One of those that's not technically in the library, but you can listen to the music.
Oh, that was a month ago.
Okay, that shows how behind I am here.
The last thing I listened to on Nintendo Music was this.
Yep.
I can listen to that all day.
This app continues to be still one of the fun, most fascinating things.
I love me some Wrecking Crew. Don't you, Steve?
I do love Wrecking Crew. I made you that playlist that made all the songs from that update, just the songs and not the 3 little second ditties. You're like, I need a playlist. I'm like, I got you, Thrak. Just relax.
Yes. Thank you so much.
I want to see the alternate universe where Wrecking Crew was like the dominant Mario game, and we have just an entire franchise where they're demolition experts instead.
Sonic is then like spin dashing walls to break them, and that's their competitor to Wrecking Crew.
So the alternate universe where Mario's a demolitions expert.
I want the turn-based version of that. Like your turn to tear down the wall. Okay, it's their turn to build it back up. All right. Okay, we're finally to our game now. Yeah, so Steve is here because we've covered other Humongous Entertainment games in the past. So I guess Steve has now been contractually obligated to come on and cover the rest of them, apparently. But
there's only one.
We're covering the last officially released one for the 3DO, and that is Putt-Putt Going to the Moon, or Putt-Putt Goes to the Moon, I'm sorry. The second installment in the Putt-Putt series, developed and published by Humongous Entertainment, released October 1st, 1993 on your good old MS-DOS computer, but came out on the 3DO in 1994. That was a good year. So the title speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yeah, he goes to the moon, all right. Interestingly, this is actually the final Humongous game that used pixel graphics for the art. All the games going forward would use hand-drawn animation, which is fun.
Very.
I mean, for Humongous, it could be. All right, I've played all of these on 3DO. 3DO. I know Bill has his late night regret purchase of all the Humongous Entertainment games.
I don't think there's regret in that purchase.
Yeah, I know, but it sounds like there should be. And
It was middle of COVID, and I was very drunk. That's all
Yeah.
I'll say.
I did play this one on 3DO.
I did not think it performed very well on there.
No, really.
To borrow from someone that's not here right now, it was not performant on 3DO. I played Fatty Bear, Fatty Bear, and
Fatty Bear, yeah.
and Putt-Putt Goes to the Parade, and those were good. They were, I could get away with playing this on 3DO. I don't know. This ran like they developed it on the moon too. I don't know.
This game does do a bit more than the previous two games.
Oh yeah, I see a clear, I guess, improvement in what they're trying to do with this. I mean, this one feels like it's trying to be more involved than Joins the Parade, because Joins the Parade was really very much a nothing game.
Well, it's in one little small area, like town, and you just kind of drive around. This game,
you cut grass.
Yeah,
like your Travis touchdown.
You performed civil service for the fire department,
and for weird crack cars.
Oh my god!
She kicked me out, so I need you to cut my grass, kid. Do you mind if I watch you?
So yeah, this game is very typical Putt-Putt. It starts off where he's just doing whatever his new event is.
He's just fucking around. I don't know. Maybe he was going to the 250th birthday carnival thing.
He was going to go visit his friend Mr. Firebird, who may or may not be Don Knotts. And
yeah, the whole thing's weird. It's like he's talking to Pep, which, you know, by extension talking to us, like, wow, it's really great that Mr. Firebird invited us specifically to the fireworks factory, but that's not what happened at all, because if you turn on the radio and they give you a hint on there's like, welcome, Putt-Putt citizens, Mr. Firebird's offering a tour of the fireworks factory. Anyone will come by. So clearly this is open to the public, but everyone's like, I don't know, explosives.
When are we going to get to the fireworks factory?
Yeah. It takes about 2 seconds to get to the fireworks factory, and you can push all the buttons you want in the fireworks factory.
Oh, and I did.
And I love it
because that's really what these games are. They are like those like Fisher Price amusement toys you give to a 2-year-old with buttons and lights where you can just fuck with shit. Yeah, this is the video game equivalent of that, with an attempt at like character and story for like a 5-year-old.
I will say these games have a ton of character.
Oh yeah,
whether it's good or not, that's up to the
you just can't think about it too hard, because Mr. Firebird's standing there like, you can do anything you want, just don't pull that big lever over there.
And of course,
I
immediately try to pull in. Puppet's like, oh, I can't do that.
Yeah,
fucking shit. But you like make fireworks out of what, like hearts and stars and stripes, and
that would have kept the kid occupied for at least half an hour.
Yeah, at least.
Well, yeah, because you could just spam click everything and like weird
shit. But then you shoot the thing up, and it was so meh.
Oh yeah,
I like the hearts.
I just like how it just cuts to outside the factory. It's just like boop. And it's like, yay.
No, like wow.
Well, you're looking at it during the day too, so it's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, it could have at least waited till night. And you fuck around with it enough, and then
a butterfly
the window opens. Apparently, this butterfly has the strength of Zeus because it is able to pull this damn lever.
No. What happens is the butterfly lands on the lever, and Pep jumps after it and hits the lever.
That's right. Yeah.
Pep, most of these incidents, this might happen again in a future game that takes place in the same factory, where Pep causes all the problems.
What, Putt-Putt works 12-hour days?
Let's just say Mr. Firebird comes back.
Putt-Putt engages in child labor.
I don't know. After this game, I would have made sure he went away for a long time.
The best part, though, is that rocket flies around the room and then just conveniently stops just enough for Putt-Putt to hop on it. And then,
yeah. That whole scene was so convoluted. Like, what the fuck?
Hold on, Putt-Putt, you're going for a ride.
Do something. You're the adult.
He's just standing there like,
Like
I think
he's sitting there
enjoying
for
it.
a good 3 seconds. He could have jumped off, but
No. Oh, he was jumping on.
Or no, Firebird could have did something. You know, he's the adult in this situation that, you know, is trying to goad people into his fireworks factory.
And it worked.
Oh no, Putt-Putt.
And so because of this, now Putt-Putt is launched into fucking outer space. Conveniently, Pep has a Sandy Cheeks fish bowl for his head, so
Yeah,
he
that
can
just
breathe.
appears.
Yeah, it just
Out of nowhere.
appears. And it has like a radio antenna for some reason, which never comes into play. And then, but Putt-Putt can, I mean, Putt-Putt's a car, so who really cares about oxygen? But still, it's like, what the fuck? And then as you're flying, you come across random aliens, and Putt-Putt's just like, hi, how are you? Like, why are you so calm?
It's not even a straight shot to the moon, which I would believe. Like we're in orbit, and it's like this signpost that leads to the other planets and Pluto, which is not a planet. I'm sorry, but
It was at this point.
It was in 93.
I know. But it's like really, we have the rocket launched you that hard that we could just fuck off in space for a while before going to the moon as promised on the cover.
Yes.
Yeah. Breaking the atmosphere was nothing for this car. I feel like this car needs to then be like scientifically discovered. Like it can survive through space like that.
Well, we'll get to it later. There's an existential crisis that happens in this game that I'm like, wait a second.
I feel like you're having one right now.
Well, it's something I never thought about until I had this most recent playthrough, and else it hit me. But I will get to it later when we get to our little buddy that we meet later on.
Oh boy.
So we get to the moon, and Putt-Putt's just like, there's like some mice from Kansas that are just chilling on vacation.
That was my favorite. Like, these are some mice. We're from Kansas.
They
Like,
just
how the hell did
volunteer
you
that
get here?
information.
Like, how did you get here?
I love to where they're like, how do I get home? Maybe you can ramp off that rock that's 2 feet in front of you.
And
That's
then
like,
you try.
okay.
You try and just nothing.
He like hovers for like two inches and just falls back to the earth, and it's like, well, that didn't work.
And it's like, Putt-Putt, you may need to go a little faster than 2 miles an hour.
I will say I really do love the kid that plays Putt-Putt, Jason Elfson.
Oh, I can tell he's having a fun time doing it.
I feel so bad. The only reason he stopped doing the voice is because his voice broke.
Yeah.
Happens to all of us.
Then he got replaced by Bart Simpson.
I'm still waiting on mine.
Yep.
It'll happen for you someday, Thrak.
Thank you, Steve.
But then he like we reached this just random like cave, and like there's this like
there's always a random cave in these games. What the fuck?
I
Pep
love
doesn't need a helmet to go in this random cave.
No.
I love how like our buddy that we meet later though is just creeping on him for like a few screens here. Like he just pops into frame and then just disappears, and Puppet's like, "Hell is that?" And then he's like,
he
creeping
literally
in the
says, "What the hell is that?" I was very impressed.
and then like he pops out of the meteorite. He's like, "I swear I saw something that time." It's like, what are we doing?
And then you try to go over that bridge, and it collapses. Well, you go over it, and then you sit in the middle, and it's like, uh-oh, something's wrong. And you
Did you play hide and seek with Pep in the cave first?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
You didn't want to solve the maze?
I did. I solved the maze later.
Okay.
Yeah,
I went in right away.
I kind of stumbled into it because that's really what these games are. Like, they give you a vague direction, and then you just kind of wing it. I will give this game credit. Yeah, it does have a larger area to explore than the parade. You know, to the point where for a split second I was like, "Where the fuck am I going?" Like you know, a lot of it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it doesn't need to, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I did the maze, and that felt like the replacement for the lawn mowing. But you do the maze, and then it's like, "Oh, I found you," and then that's it.
And
Like,
the maze
okay.
has no impact on the plot whatsoever.
Nothing.
just
It means
exists.
nothing.
You can even leave the maze, and which is what I did the second time. Come on, Pep, we don't have time for this.
We gotta fucking get back home.
So I want to talk about Putt-Putt falls in the acid pool, I guess, the space goo.
And he's impervious to it.
I mean, we find out apparently it's a regular occurrence. People fall into this later on, but He gets
The
rescued.
moon cheese.
Yeah, I love that he gets rescued by the
Okay,
lunar
one more
rover.
bite and that's it.
Uh,
Oh yeah, you get saved by Rover.
the lunar rover,
The lunar rover.
I have to say,
The actual one, yeah.
he talks about in the past that he was up there with these human astronauts. Where the fuck did the humans go? Like this,
They just leave them there?
I never thought about that as a child, but then I'm like, where are the fucking humans? Like what's going on here?
Like, did they just strand that rover and they're like, who needs this?
I'm just more like, where are they? Because there's a sentient town of cars. Like what's going on this?
Like, how did it, like, I mean, there's a whole society up here. There's apartments. There's like a mayor. There's like a car repair shop. There's like a basketball court. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what happened?
But
I guess the theme park from Futurama closed along the way because
look at all these Bart Simpson dolls. Sorry. I mean, theoretically, too, technically, canonically, if you remember from Fatty Bear, if you look through the telescope, Putt-Putt's on the moon, and when you look through the telescope, so
That's
I guess
true. So
theoretically,
so in the timeline, Parade is before Fatty Bear.
well, Parade was the first game, so it makes sense.
But didn't Fatty Bear release before Putt-Putt Joys of Parade? They were very close.
I think it was Putt-Putt was first, and then Fatty Bear.
Okay. Man, we got to plot this timeline too.
But that also means that there's a human family living in a completely other part of Earth.
Yeah.
But then there's a random town of sentient car.
There was the big war, right? The human car war, the war, if you will. And then they fought, murdered millions of each other, but then they came to a pact, and the cars then eventually moved into their own land called Carstralia, and that is just where they live while the rest of the humans occupy the rest of the world.
No, you know what this is, Thrak? Remember a few months ago we played a little game called Pragmata?
Yeah, I do.
This is what happens if you lose.
Oh, okay.
The goop escapes and consumes everything, but then life always finds a way, so it's cars now.
So are you saying if you search this game hard enough, you will find like the early no, Diana's gone at that point, spoilers. Do you find Hugh?
I don't know, I didn't look.
Or maybe
that
you find
hard.
Cabin. If you look hard enough, there's Cabin.
Rip Cabin.
The real one, the real hero of that game.
I just like the dark fact that like the astronauts had a sentient car and they just abandoned him on the moon.
No,
I mean,
see, it probably wasn't sentient when they left him there.
But he had eyes.
You think it was the goop that turned him
Yes.
sentient? But that doesn't explain all the ones on the Earth, though.
Yeah, I don't know, but no one was coming back for this car. Like,
That's true.
That is sad, guy.
Yeah. So Rover then I guess becomes our companion as we head out to just Moon City.
Yeah. Well, he does give us a picture of the moon.
Oh yeah.
It's important later, I swear.
Yeah.
I mean that looked like a picture. Yeah, of the moon. What was the McDonald's character that was the moon?
Back tonight.
Mac Tonight. It just looked like him.
He didn't have his cool shades, though.
No, he didn't, unfortunately.
No, but still, it'd be weird that, like, hey, it'd be like if you handed somebody a picture of the Earth, like, hey, this is where you are right now. Thanks, guy.
Like, imagine handing a picture. Like, if I had a picture of Bill and I handed it to him, and like, this is what you look like, Bill.
And I'm just like, my God.
The whole time.
Why didn't anybody tell me?
I have a beard. So basically then we have to find the parts to a rocket. Despite everybody being stranded, they conveniently have all the parts to a rocket to build to get back, right? And
these two their names are just living in it, and they're like
these ice cream salesmen.
Yeah.
Who for some reason not just have the ice cream, but also if you give them enough moon gems or whatever, it look like rupees or something. You give them enough of that and they'll just give you the base of the rocket. Well, actually is what they're working out of is the base of the rocket. And they're like, but you need the tip, you need the steering wheel, very important. What else was it that you needed?
Fuel.
Fuel.
Um,
Gasoline, yeah. It runs on
rocket
unleaded.
fuel.
Is that diesel?
Special moon diesel.
Yes.
They
diesel.
because when Delphi was there, they were drilling out the Earth. It's moon diesel.
There's a line later in the game where, like, when you go to find the rocket fuel, the guy who has it's like, meet me at the gas station. Why is there a gas station on the moon?
Well,
to fuel your cars to fuel your vehicles, Bill.
Rover gets hungry.
The one vehicle on the moon.
He needs it. He provides a very important service by standing under cliffs, not being able to grab stuff with his long, extendy hook claw hand thingy. It's the claw.
It's just his version of the antenna that everyone else has.
Yeah, pretty much. And I love how for that puzzle quotes, it is like Rover's like, I'm going to grip you and you go do the thing. And you're like, okay. And then you do. And then Putt-Putt's like, oh, I can't reach the thing. I need a helper. And I go around the whole thing thinking, oh, maybe I'll run into somebody who like is willing to help me or whatever. And I don't. And then when I get back, I'm like, oh yeah, I have that stupid dog. And then the dog just retrieves it for me. I'm like, I should just did that in the first place.
I think
Which you shouldn't be able to do because there's no air in space.
No air.
Well, he's got a helmet. He's fine.
But how does he grab the part then?
Not
the moon has some gravity, Steve. Some.
But the dog has no hands.
He has his mouth. All right, the mouth's encased. Shit.
It's not don't think about it too hard.
They really picked the shows when that dog had a helmet on.
Yeah.
Let's see. This game says ages 3 to 8.
Bill, if we didn't think about this too hard, we wouldn't have a podcast. Okay.
All right. God, that one's weird. The weirdest to me still is though how you get the tip of the rocket. You just meet the moon that just lives on itself. Apparently.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Or you give the picture of the moon to the moon,
to
himself.
And
he's like, oh, sick, dude. I'm a jack off later. And then I forget what he gives you. Or does he give you the gas can? Oh, he gives you the tip of the rocket.
The tip of the rocket, which is hilarious because if you walk right in there and talk to him right away without acknowledging the tip of the rocket, he'll be like, if only I had a picture of myself. And then you just immediately give it to him, and he's like, "Oh, perfect! I'll give you the tip of the rocket." And you're like, "I didn't even ask about that." And then you ask about it, and he's like, "You're like, ooh, it's the tip of the rocket. Could I have that, sir?" And he's like, "Of course." And I'm just like.
So you didn't even need to give him. You didn't have to fulfill his narcissistic desires.
I think if you go in and click on it right away, he'll then do his whole spiel about the thing. But like, if most people talk to him right away because they probably don't notice the tip right away.
I could pretend that he doesn't have a mirror in his opulent moon mansion, but which is gated.
Yeah,
Putt-Putt just opens the gate like guy.
Putt-Putt doesn't care. He breaks into places all the time.
Is it like a weird? Was it like a weird mini game where the thing had to open like 4 times or something?
I think you had to press the button a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like and I was like, why? Why are we doing this?
Because we click on things in humongous games.
We needed something to do.
On everything.
But yeah, he's living on the moon by himself. He just, with all his moon connections, he's never gotten like, pictures of the lunar lander, things like that, like from him or whatever.
I mean, you could take a selfie, dude.
With what?
There were cameras back then.
He's got telekinesis because he lifts that thing up like.
But does the moon have a camera?
The
man in the moon have a camera.
They got soda machines, dude. I'd be shocked if they didn't have a camera.
Soda that changes your color.
And that immediately goes away.
But then you can change your color later. Anyway,
this has gas, dude.
I love how he gets the photo of himself and he like, it's me. Just immediately puts it on the wall.
It's a me.
Like, this game's so stupid, but I love it.
So and then when you get the gas, it's like you have to, like you go to the gas station and the dude's like, "Oh, meet me at the apartments."
They're like, "Oh, you just missed him.
You just
missed him.
Dog,
go
hot
here,
dog." Yeah, and then you go to the apartments and he's like, "Meet me at this one," and then you go there and someone's like, I wasn't here. Go to the other one. And then you have to do that, zigzag it. And then he's like, okay, I'll meet you at the gas station. You're like, why are you meeting me there?
Because that's where the gas lives. Come on.
I can do the gas myself.
I like how he's like, I have the gas. It's at the station. I'm totally not just stealing this and saying it's for you.
God, this game is really like, what was Ron Gilbert smoking?
He made a perfect game for children. Like,
I
these games,
guess.
you can't deny it.
Much respect to Ron Gilbert, because I mean, he's had his name in a lot of like iconic video games, you know.
And also, like, these games there's a reason why the Putt-Putt, like all the Humongous games are still like acclaimed even today by like most people.
I mean, you can still buy them all on Steam, which counts for something, I guess.
And I'm pretty sure the primary demographic that's playing them is adults.
us weirdos, you know, talking into our microphones once a week.
But
I will say, I do think this game was an improvement from Parade, because there was more to do. It was a little bit more interesting of a locale. And yeah, it just felt like an improvement on the first game.
Oh yeah, you actually do have to play one of the mini games to get the moon crystals. Forgot about that.
Oh, the hide and seek.
Space tag.
Space tag, yeah. And it's just whack-a-mole.
And I got distracted by that random like crater in the background that slime would just pop out of if you kept clicking on it. Because that's the shit that like fucking Humongous games.
What's the age range for this game again, Bill?
3 to 8.
Okay.
These were the mid range. Sure. Actually, I think Putt-Putt was the baby games out of all the Humongous ones. Because I believe it was Putt-Putt, and then Freddy Fish was like slightly older than Pajama Sam, and then Spy Fox was for the big kids.
Oh, bro, we get the Spy Fox. Holy shit.
Well, those episodes are just gonna be really like us looking at. Oh, look at all the James Bond references that kids will never get.
Yeah, like Austin Powers. Yeah, it's like, oh, I get that now.
Keep forgetting how young you guys are sometimes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve. I don't mean
it's
to.
Fine.
Do you need your AARP card?
No, I need my milk and magnesium to get my cane adjusted later.
I got you.
Maybe some Anacin.
I'll drive you to CVS.
But yeah, you get all the parts, and then you just take those ice cream salesman's house, I guess.
Yeah, they're like, I guess we're done. You're like,
well,
what?
We're out of business now.
It was always the goal to get 10 moon gems, which I could have just walked over and collected.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the daily good deed giver.
That's the mayor.
Yeah, that's the mayor.
Yeah.
I mentioned him. Yeah, he's like, you gotta do one good deed, and then you go back to the goo, and somebody's like, help, 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 and then you save him, and he's like, thank you, and then just like fucks off, and then you're just like, I did a good deed, and he's like, okay.
Yeah,
like
I love doing good deeds.
You just could have lied to the guy, and you'd have been fine.
No, I'm sure all good deeds are reported through a secret network that only the mayor sees.
See,
oh yeah.
Conspiracy theory, that child was planted. Get in the goo.
Drop in the goo.
These keys can't just give themselves away. He clearly found them on other places of the moon.
And they give you all these different key options. Like, what if you choose the wrong key?
You just change it out for the right one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
I looked at because I messed up for a second, and then I'm like, wait, because I know they might pull this on me. Let's look at the plans, and then we'll look at the shape of the keys.
Yeah.
We'll take this one.
It's very astute of you.
At least in this game, like the location is like right there. In like some of the later games, it's like, oh, I grabbed the wrong thing, and now I have to go all the way to the other side of the world to swap it with the actual one I need, and then come all the way back.
Well, we'll find out one of these days.
Yeah. And then my favorite part is you get in the rocket, and then you crash into Earth, and game over. Everyone died.
Yeah.
Because he straight up wrecks that thing.
Yeah, I think you crash into the Twin Towers, right?
Yeah.
No, this was 93. The basement exploded.
Oh, you crashed into the basement.
That's dark.
I forgot about that.
I don't know what happens is even what actually happens is even dumber because there's all these adult cars like, oh, thank God, Putt-Putt's okay.
Oh, did you click on the radio at one point while up on the moon?
I did not know.
So there's a point if you click on the radio and it's like, breaking news! In a terrible accident, Putt-Putt's been launched into the atmosphere, and it's just like
Presumed dead, age 6.
it's like what?
Police are searching for his body as we speak. it's like news
You have
footage of like
seen
cop
John
cars
Knox.
cop cars like slowly looking through the woods, just kind of slowly rolling because they're all cop cars, and they're like searching for like a missing white girl. It's always a white girl when they actually give a shit, right? And they're just like pretending to search, and they're like, oh, we don't know, she wasn't hiding behind this tree, so we got to keep looking.
Oh man.
This game got the seal of approval from the National Parenting Center.
I mean, there is that one educational part where it tries to teach you about the solar system.
I mean, yeah, that was neat.
And that other educational part where they try to teach you about the constellations.
Which
Right,
was
yeah.
also neat. Well,
Yep.
actually, funny enough, I was playing this with Junior, and and he was looking at the constellation stuff, and he's like, some of them, he's like, Dad, that doesn't make sense.
Oh,
People
'Cause
had
it
a
would
lot
be-
of
it would-
imagination in this.
Because it would be like a pentagon, and it's like, this is a king with a crown. And he's like, I don't get that. I was like, yeah, people just had to make stuff up back then.
I was waiting for I kept cycling through all of them mostly because I was waiting to go. Wow, it's Ursa Major, and it's just Fatty Bear standing there, like all proud of himself. Bring it full
showed
circle
Big
from when
Dipper,
he
but
saw
they
him
never-
on the moon. But
Yeah, they showed Big Dipper, but they didn't show Little Dipper. What gives?
that's actually a recurring gag where they you look at constellations and they just turn into other humongous characters.
But I think that's why everybody likes Big Dipper, because it makes sense. Like you can see it and go, yeah. But the other ones, it's like a line, and it's like, oh, that's like a deadly serpent. And you're like, what?
That's Sagittarius.
It's a square. Oh, it's just like fire breathing crab that's gonna murder your family. You're like, what?
So
I did like seeing Cygnus. Rush reference, Bill. Huh?
It's a bird.
It's a black hole.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
that's another. Yeah, the Cygnus X1, where Rush wrote a song about a guy launching a spaceship into that because it's believed to be a black hole, and he gets
Yep.
sucked into it and ends up in ancient Greece. It's fucking awesome.
It makes sense. No, it doesn't, but it's fun.
It weirdly makes more sense than this.
we never talked
Fair.
about the follow-up song where they launch him back into space and they end up on the Putt-Putt moon.
Oh yeah, they were gonna do Cygnus X1 Book 3. Putt-Putt Goes to the Moon, but
I'm just picturing Neil Peart jamming with fucking Rover.
just hitting him like a drum set.
He is the drum set.
Yeah. Reminds me of you remember when he was in Aqua Teen?
Yeah.
They just summon him and he just walks with his drum set. And that's actually Neil who voices him, by
Yeah.
the way. Like the
Neil
two
would have-
lines.
Neil would appear in the weirdest fucking shit.
Yeah, he appeared in some weird corners. Like, what are we doing here, dude? When he redid the hockey theme.
Yeah. I was gonna say though,
We're not turning this into the Rush podcast, okay? We don't
One
want to
funny-
alienate. We don't want to alienate Steve over here.
No, that's okay. I'll just be polite and nod for the video listeners, and you can talk about all the Rush
You've
you
never
want.
listened to Rush, dude.
My warehouse days ruin music for me.
So maybe.
I've heard Rush, but I haven't listened to. I don't listen to albums.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair. I was gonna say, fun fact. I just looked it up. The voice of Mr. Firebird is also the voice of Fatty Bear, so that's fun.
That explains why he's creepy.
And Rover, and Rover apparently. So
What a talent.
a lot of these games all had the same.
Maybe he should work
Voice
for Empire
cast.
Interactive. He's so talented.
I don't know if he's still alive, to be honest.
I don't think that matters at this point. They're reviving dead companies for no reason.
Resurrecting a random Humongous Entertainment voice actor who might not be dead.
I do love in the reception on the Wikipedia page, it's literally just a bunch of random ass awards.
Yeah, these games were.
The PlayStation Gold X Award.
I wish.
I mean, there is 2 games that have it. So, Yeah, these games are very well received though. And I get it because they're fun kids games.
Yeah, just don't play it on 3DO.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though,
The one time I play one of these fuckers on 3DO, the one time.
It's kind of funny how many people probably actually even played this on 3DO. That's the real question.
At least 2 people.
How much is an eBay copy? Let's find out.
Well, if it's anything like the original,
it's probably too much.
It wasn't. Fatty Bear wasn't so bad.
Yeah, but who remembers Fatty Bear? I almost said Patty Bear.
That was your cheap way to get the Fatty Bear Fun Pack, was getting the 3DO version.
So
that's true.
The loose jewel, the jewel case with the disc, I think that's the 3DO version, is going for $75. You can get just the disc for $50. Oh, there's one for $42. That's not bad.
You can just get a PC copy for like half that price.
If
you have a disk drive for your computer.
It's $5 on Steam right now.
Oh yeah, they're running the sale.
Are they?
Or you can pay $200 for Putt-Putt's Fun Pack.
No,
there's a Putt-Putt Fun Pack. Yeah, of course.
Are they selling all the Humongous games in the pack again?
I have not checked in a while because that would be really convenient. But yeah, I guess must play okay, stay away. I'm not gonna say stay away.
It's perfectly okay. Just play it somewhere else.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you're gonna play it, don't play it on 3DO. I'm not gonna say it's a must play because unless you grew up with these games, you're like a sicko like us. You probably don't need to play Putt-Putt, but it's perfectly fine.
Well, if we plan on doing this entire Humongous Entertainment journey, we may end up finding out if there's one of these games that's actually worth your time. I don't think this one is, but it's fine. I got nothing to complain about.
Well, the next Putt-Putt game is the quote-unquote best one in the series, according to most people. So,
according to those high-esteemed video game critics,
the Putt-Putt Wiki has deemed it so.
Gotta go to
is there a Putt-Putt Wiki?
Oh yeah. Well, there's
gotta be. I just made that up. Of course there is.
There's a Humongous Entertainment Wiki. So
must need a bigger computer for it.
Hell yeah.
Oh yes, the entire complete pack of Humongous is on sale on Steam for $50.
50. Oh. God damn it! I paid 100.
Well, it's normally 100. Now it's 50, and it's
how long is it up there for that? Okay.
Everything minus
till the 9th.
Okay.
Steve, are you gonna buy like I'm thinking?
I mean, if you're really gonna have me do the rest of these, I can't just keep. There's no more 3DO ROMs for me to borrow, so
that's true. We got to actually buy these from Gabe.
Give it to Atari Grams, I guess.
Oh yeah. Well, some of these are on Switch, aren't they?
Yeah, they did port these to Switch, but I think they're
but it's some. It's not all of them.
Yeah, they do a couple, and they're like, "Will these sell well?" And then they don't, and they're like, "Nah, people don't want these."
This is what
happened to a bunch of them on Wii too,
and PlayStation.
There were some on Wii. That's right, and PlayStation. Yeah.
God.
I love when I put it in my card. It says, "If you're purchasing this from yourself, you will not receive an extra copy of Putt-Putt Joins the Parade and Fatty Bear's Birthday Surprise." I'm like, "Well, fuck. I guess I'm not buying it anymore."
It's like you can't have
fuck.
It's like you can't have two.
God damn it! You're gonna ruin everything.
What if my small child wanted to play it on his PC? What the?
Exactly. Oh, maybe I'll buy him. But Mecha Chameleon, is that the game right now? It's really fucking stupid.
So if we were saying okay all around, must play okay, stay away.
Oh yeah, it's perfectly fine. I got nothing against it. Yeah. I mean, I'm curious to this weird Putt-Putt journey. Like, where does this end? Does this end with him like asking a lady car on a date, and then he learns what cussy is or something?
I
With Bart Simpson on it, I don't know how comfortable I'd be with that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, there's also the no name schlub they got to play him in the final game when Infogrames basically gutted the company.
Oh, that's right.
And they couldn't afford anybody.
See, that one actually sounds like the most interesting one now.
It's
Hey, I'm Putt-Putt. This is Pep. And we're gonna do something.
Meet you.
It's kind of bad that it's
Now we just sound like Bart. Now we just sound like Marge's sisters.
it's not Chainsmoker, but like but you do hear the voice and you just go, oh, what happened here?
It's the crack car from the first game.
Yeah. See, when we get to
My
Pajama
fucking
Sam, though,
bitch wife took the house, and now all I got are these drugs.
Yep. See, Pajama
I
Sam's
won
funny
the
just
drugs and the
because
divorce.
Sam is voiced by Bobby Hill, and you can't unhear it once you notice it.
This is my boob purse.
I don't know you.
This is my pajama purse. I don't know you. Bobby,
I love Jeff
stop.
Gordon. He's handsome.
Bobby, you need to stop cosplaying in your jammies. What are you, 6? You're at least 14. You should be having impure thoughts about girls.
That kid ain't right.
I'll tell you what.
Joseph,
that was a beautiful
be,
Hank Hill, Steve.
I'm going to become a man now, so I'm going to give away my dolls. Do you want my Ross or my Chandler? Chandler. I always remember that one.
Oh, they announced the new season.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the most recent season was really good. I liked it.
It was.
Yeah, especially when that girl took a shit on Jerry Jones's desk.
Jesus Christ.
Much respect.
Oh man. Can't wait. But
I
guess
we'll be done. Steve, thank you again, buddy. It's always fun having you here.
I mean, whenever you guys want.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Why don't you spin around for me real quick?
I have headphones on. That's not going to turn out very well.
Knowing it, I laugh because
he'll do it later.
I just laugh because knowing it, like if you made that request to Alex, she'd probably try it, and then just fucking I'd see her mic just fly across the room. You're like, oh no.
See, now I'm gonna try that. Now because in the future I will be conversing with her again, much to Bill's dismay. But we'll be there.
I don't know. The greatest when she ripped her fucking chair arm off during an episode. I'm like, what are you doing?
No, I think it's just you don't like that me and her gang up on you, and you're like, oh.
I'm just.
Yeah, I remember the Sailor Moon episode.
It's like she gets an ally.
Oh boy! But
shout out to Alex, who is totally listening this episode.
No, she's not. She's not. I know that for a fact. But yeah, I guess before we sign off, Steve, you want to shout out Fine Time real quick?
Yeah, I'm still on Fine Time, and we update every Thursday. We got a summer of JRPG OVAs coming on every other week. We had a good time putting that together. I've seen some of them before, but watching them again was interesting. And the ones I haven't seen before, oh boy. Well, you can all find out. Just up to Fine Time wherever there's a podcast.
It was interesting when I saw the list and I saw Ease 1 and 2. I call it Ease. I don't know what you guys call it. Ease, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I was trying to get the first Ease because I bought 1 and 2 on Steam, trying to get it to work on my ROG, and it didn't want to run for plenty of reasons, but I'm sure my computer could run it just fine. I need to bump some things.
Nice. And I'll be sure to include links to Fine Time in the description of the episode. But
and Steve's lovely blue sky.
Should do that too. I'll find that. But anyways, guys, once again, thank you for joining us on the 3DO experience. You can find 3DO all the podcasting platforms. Check us out on the Superpod Network, superpodnetwork.com. Awesome site with a whole bunch of different videos, blogs, podcasts. So you guys wrapped up the Super Game Club game this month, right?
Yes, we did. It was Mina the Hollower.
Yes, I kindly dipped out of that one because I just don't care. No offense, but
well, hopefully you join us for next month where we're playing. Was it
Super Mario, a plumber for all seasons?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll be joining for that one because sure, why not?
It's a Mario game. I think we're all in the mood for a Mario game.
a fun ROM hack. I love Mario World, so I'm down.
It's fine.
Yeah, so we look forward to that. Check out the Instagram. It actually gets updated now.
Every day I get like 2 new mentions. I'm like, oh shit.
Because I got like 500 backlog blogs that never got posted, and I got to get through them.
You're doing a great job, Bill. Just want you to know that.
I'm trying my best.
You're doing great.
But yeah, I guess anyways, guys, once again, thank you for joining us, and we will see you all later.
Bye-bye.